Just another fake news story for the mindless zombies to be talking about. And this is what it's about. Nothing but a distraction with this passenger supposedly being kicked off this United flight in Chicago O'Hare International Airport on its way to Louisville, Kentucky. Let's take a look at this footage. I mean, again, when you're awake, it's so easy to see through this. The overacting, the horrible crisis actors, passengers. Let's take a look at this footage. Again, nothing but garbage, garbage in and garbage out. Take a look. Now, before playing the clip, just take a listen to the obvious overreacting by the doctor. His name is Dr. David Dow, and I'll get into that in a little bit. And also the passengers. Again, everybody involved with this, nothing more than actors. That's all they are.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. My god. What are you doing? No, this is wrong. Oh my god. Look at what you did.
Give me a break, woman. Nothing but a horrible actress. Again, you cannot fake real. And this woman here, piece of garbage. Everybody involved here. You know, take a look at this slime ball. Pay to partake in this. Again, nothing more than a fake news story, nothing more than a distraction, again, for the mindless zombies to talk about, which I'll show in a little bit. It's been spotlighted on Jimmy Kimmel as well.
God, look at what you did to him! Oh my god!
The guy with the orange shirt, of course, orange for 33. And notice you don't really hear anything being said to the supposed doctor. Take a look. I mean, wouldn't they say something to him like, hey, we got to pull you out of your seat. Either you move or we're going to have to take you out. We're going to have to remove you forcibly. You don't hear anything. These goons just show up and start yanking on them, of course. But they're, again, all part of this act. It's all about outrage. It's all about, of course, people around, you know, the break room at work, at Walmart, talking about, oh, can you believe what the police did to this poor passenger on the airline just because they're overbooked? They had to pull him out of his seat. Again, it's just nothing but fake garbage. And that's all they give us. And people lap it up as real, of course. Because they say, why would they fake this? I don't see an agenda behind it. It's to keep you dumbed down and distracted. That's the whole point of garbage like this. Just another vantage point here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Oh my god! My god! What are you doing? No, this is wrong. Oh my god! Look at what you did!
Shut up, lady. You're getting your check later. Be quiet. Now this is supposedly 10 minutes after being dragged out of the plane. He somehow gets back on the plane and he's like, E.T., I gotta get home. Give me a break once again.
To go home. I have to go home. I have to go home.
Like I mentioned, spotlight on Jimmy Kimmel. This is how they basically herd the sheep into one direction, keeping them all dumbed down and distracted by these basically nonsense so-called news stories, which are fabricated. How did this guy get back on the plane? Is this guy some kind of Superman? Is he Rambo, able to get back on the plane and security couldn't hold him back? Supposedly this guy's 69 years old, and I'll get into that right now. Like I've stated so many times, it's about the numbers. And if you're a so-called truth seeker and you don't understand they operate by the numbers, you're basically wasting your time and wasting everybody that watches your videos time as well, because you don't understand how these people operate. They operate by the number system. So you might as well, you know, give up making so-called truth videos if you don't understand this very simple concept of how these people operate. Again, his name is Dr. David Dow, 69. Okay, this is the reason he was selected to be part of this hoax, part of this psyop. Again, nothing but a distraction. So you get your David Dow, which just so happens to be a 33 name. And this is their most important number, of course. Take a look here as well. Like I mentioned, supposedly 69, all about masonry. Take a look at this one, Masonic Lodge inside, and you see the 69. And of course, you see the black and white checkerboard. Take a closer look here at the 69, or the yin and the yang duality. Again, just flip it over the 69, just like you see here, with this artwork in the Royal Arch, with this Masonic, the whole entire Masonic concept of the arch itself, and again the 69. So, besides the obvious, bad acting, it being spotlighted on Jimmy Kimmel, and of course not just on Jimmy Kimmel, all over the news, just another basic nonsense news story, because they don't give us real news. All they give us is their fake fabricated news stories. They don't look for news. They create the news. That's what it all comes down to. So stop falling for these liars and their hoax news stories. Nothing more than, again, in this case, nothing more than a distraction. No other agenda needed but to keep the mindless zombies preoccupied with a bunch of nonsense. And of course, Jimmy Kimmel, as I mentioned before, his show being televised basically at a Masonic temple, a supposed former Masonic temple. It still is. That's what it all comes down to. With Jimmy Kimmel, his name alone, you get your dual 33s. Just like I showed many times with this Grand Sovereign Commander. Just a little bit of a close-up at the very top of the Masonic temple itself. Freemasons build its temples among the nations in the hearts of the men. Give me a break. Just take a look here as well. This one college basketball player paying a visit during the Jimmy Kimmel show. And of course, they're going to have a guy with a 33 jersey as well with Marquette. For those that don't understand the numbers game, if you don't get it, specifically if you're a so-called truth seeker, you're never going to get it. Just wasting your time. They're all about the numbers.
Look, we came here to see David Lopan, all right?
Ah?
David Lopan?
And you have succeeded, Mr. Burton.
What, you? I don't get this at all. I thought Lopan...
Shut up, Mr. Burton. You are not brought upon this world to get it.